Hey everyone, we're The Violet Reality. My name is Casey Rain.
And I'm Kim Camellia, and we are back with a discussion about a brand new song for you.
Exactly, a brand new song that we think is really, really cool. Now, obviously, you all know that Prince is our favorite artist, but The Violet Reality was created to talk about not just Prince, but loads of the artists that we love. It just so happens that with Prince, there's just so much to talk about because so many albums and so many things that have happened. But we've always wanted to do a lot of things talking about other artists as well.
Yes.
And so the sort of perfect time for that to happen is when those artists, the artists that are still with us, are doing something brand new. Now, someone that's doing something brand new is, if you can see, this lady right here.
Janet
over here.
Jackson.
Janet Jackson. She has a brand new single out. It's called Made for Now. We just wanted to talk a little bit about what we think about it. So, Kim, what do you think about it?
I absolutely love it. I think it's a really good song, and I think what's great about it is that she's going commercial with this, which gives her a chance to jump back into the charts. I hope she gets a #1 hit with it. I just hope so. Like, please make that happen,
I think it's been #1 in iTunes charts and things.
But then, like, a Billboard one as well.
Yeah, I don't know about the Billboard and stuff, but definitely, you know, iTunes charts already and something like that. And it's already had, you know, I think more than 10 or 15 million views on YouTube or something like that on the music video, which I think is awesome.
It's gorgeous. The visuals are so great, and I love how she's just honoring her culture, and it's just like a beautiful celebration.
Exactly. Now the song itself and the video, you've got elements of Afrobeat, and you've got elements of reggaeton. You've got obviously Daddy Yankee, reggaeton artist, is on the track. And I think that's just a really cool mashup of different cultures. And I haven't heard any remixes yet, but like the song and the way that it's structured, it kind of lends itself to remixes. Like I can already kind of imagine in my head what remixes of the song might sound like in different kind of styles and genres. And the other thing that I think is really cool is that it's produced by an English guy called Harmony Samuels, who works with Rodney Jerkins, aka Darkchild, who I'm sure many of you know for his work with Destiny's Child and Michael Jackson and Jennifer Lopez and several people. But so Rodney has a company that he signed Harmony Samuels to, and Harmony over the last few years has done stuff with people like J-Lo and Ariana Grande and people like that. He's very much sort of an artist or a producer that works with current contemporary artists, and I think that's really what Janet needs right now. Obviously, as big Minneapolis and big Prince fans, we always want to hear Janet with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, but you've got like however many albums that she's done with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, including that most recent one, Unbreakable, not too many years ago. That was a whole new Janet and Jam and Lewis record. And that one wasn't so much of a contemporary album. It was more a kind of like, I don't really know how to describe it, but a more kind of laid back, kind of chilled out Janet. I mean, there was contemporary moments in it, but overall it wasn't the sort of, we are definitely aiming this at the #1 of the charts, like record, like what we want from Janet. And I think Janet is one of those artists, like Madonna to some degree, that can actually like adapt and change and do different things and work with, you know, whatever is popular at the time, but also keep her own stamp on it and not lose her own identity. So when I heard this song, I didn't think, oh, you know, Janet's just trying to like sell out and make something that sounds new, because it still sounds like Janet. Yeah,
it sounds like a Janet song, and that's the beauty about her. It's like in every single decade era that she's had, she's always been able to like adapt herself. If she wanted to make a commercial album, adapt herself to whatever music style was going on in that time and like day, and then she would just do that but still rock it, because she's always just been herself, and she's never been afraid to just be proud of the strong black woman that she is, and it's just been beautiful. So I'm so happy that she's back, and I'm also so happy that she's aiming for something more commercial now, because I feel like the younger generation needs to know about the Jacksons, and especially Janet, because Janet has paved the way for so many female artists these days. Like, a lot of people don't actually know much about this, but Janet has paved the way for so many artists.
She's inspired so many people. Like, I actually remember when Britney Spears first came out with her first few albums, and anytime she did an interview and people would ask her, who's your biggest inspiration, she would say Janet.
Yes.
And I think it was very much obvious, you know, from the choreography and the song structure and the kind of producers and sound that she worked with. And she's not the only one. So many artists have been inspired by what Janet does and continues to do. And I think that's really, really cool.
It's beautiful. It's like, and she's also also still, after all those years, she's still a phenomenal dancer as well. She's so good. Like, people don't always give her enough credit for it because obviously her brother Michael was a phenomenal dancer too, but Janet can really stand her own there. She's amazing at dance. And like, I loved it when she premiered the song on Jimmy Fallon's show. That was great too.
Yes, she did. She did a massive sort of epic performance on Jimmy Fallon. Make sure you go and watch that on YouTube if you haven't already. It's in the description. We'll put the link to it right there. Now, there's some talk in the media and whatnot about how this leads into a new Janet project, and we don't know too much about it right now. Some sites have said, oh, she's working on an EP, there's going to be an EP release. You know, other people have said like, oh, maybe there's an album coming out. We don't really know, but whatever it is, we are massively interested to hear it. I hope that, you know, there's more tracks being done by people like Harmony Samuels, because I think the sound really works. It feels really fresh to me, so that should continue, definitely. I think most of all, we're just excited to see what Janet does next. And also, she needs to get to England and do a show.
Yeah, well, she needs to get to all of you anyway, but yeah, she really needs to get to here in Europe, and especially just like, because we really, really want to see her. And yeah, so Janet, we just love you, and we're so happy that you're back, you know, after all of this stuff that you've been through, and that you're still performing, and that you never let it bring you down. And we're just so happy you're back, and that you're creating art again, and that you're just out there performing. And yeah, so it's a really, really super danceable song, guys. So go play it on repeat, go dance to it, and let us know your opinions about it.
Yeah, let us know in the comments what you think of the new Janet Jackson single, Made for Now. If you like it, let us know, and let us know what kind of vibes you want from Janet for her next few songs that are coming out. What's the kind of sound that you're looking for from Janet? Would you prefer her to go back to a more kind of old school style, or do you like what she's doing and wanted to keep it fresh? Just let us know. Either way, we think it's really, really cool. We're going to get this discussion going.
Yes.
And as for us, as we said, definitely looking forward to what Janet does next. So with a Violet Reality, my name's Casey Rain.
I'm Kim Camellia. We will post all of the links in the description below to the song on Spotify, Apple Music, and whatnot.
And the video.
Yeah, and the video. And we will also post a link, I think it's up now, to her debut of the single on Jimmy Fallon's show. That will also be in the description below.
Exactly. For more music and news and discussion and interviews and all of that cool stuff, make sure you subscribe to us, The Violet Reality, and hit the bell for the notifications for when we bring something new to you.
Yes. And make sure to like this video and share with all of your friends.
All right, catch you next time, everyone. Peace.
And be wild. Bye-bye.
Hey, I'm Anna Fantastic, and you're tuned in to The Violet Reality.